Have you ever taken like 50 photos just to find one that feels good enough to post? And even after the perfect filter, the perfect caption, you hit post and feel nothing? Maybe even a little worse? If you've ever felt like you're fighting some invisible battle that nobody else can see, this is for you. Because behind the happy selfies and the perfect poses, there's a quiet voice of doubt, a heavy wave of anxiety that shows up uninvited, and a constant sense that you're falling behind in a race you never signed up for. We scroll through our feeds and see everyone's highlight reels, the perfect relationships, perfect skin, perfect vacations. And deep inside, something sinks. We keep smiling on the outside, but underneath we're dealing with exhaustion, pressure, and expectations that keep stacking up. These aren't big, dramatic problems. They're tiny, everyday truths. Little paper cuts to your confidence that over time feel like they're bleeding you dry. Today, we're talking about 5 of those tiny truths girls experience but rarely admit. Starting with the one you've probably felt more than once.
Truth number 1, the curse of the curated self. The first tiny truth is the exhausting job of performing a version of yourself. We live in an age of the personal brand, where every photo, every story, every post feels like a piece of this perfect identity we're expected to maintain. Always happy, always thriving, always effortlessly beautiful. But that version of you, it's a full-time, unpaid job. A 2025 Pew Research study found that teen girls are significantly more likely than boys to say social media harms their mental health. 1 in 4 girls said social media hurts their confidence. Half say it destroys their sleep. And honestly, no wonder we're tired. That beach pic you posted, it doesn't show the 15 minutes of posing. That healthy lunch, it doesn't show the guilt over the cookie you ate earlier. We're living whole, messy lives behind the scenes, but showing only the polished version. And the tiny truth here isn't just the performance. It's the hollowness afterward. The fear that our unfiltered selves aren't worthy of the same love. So what do? Not quit social media, because that's not realistic. But we can curate our feeds intentionally. Unfollow what drains you. Follow what heals you. And most importantly, build a life offline that feels full. Build friendships based on real, messy, unedited connection. Because the performance ends when your real identity becomes stronger than your digital one. But even when you're not posting, there's something else happening. Something quieter and honestly, even more dangerous.
Truth number 2, the silent scorecard comparison. You know this one. You're scrolling on a Tuesday night. Someone gets engaged. Someone is in Italy. Someone else is at the gym at 5 a.m. looking flawless. You're not jealous, you're human. And before you know it, an invisible scoreboard starts tallying. She's engaged. I'm single. She's traveling. I'm not. She's fit. I miss the gym. Social media magnifies comparison like never before. Our brains weren't built to compare ourselves to thousands of people every day. A 2025 Pew study found that 1/3 of teen girls say social media makes them feel worse about their lives. Meta's own leaked research admitted that Instagram worsened body image issues for a huge portion of teen girls already struggling. This silent scorecard whispers, not enough, not pretty enough, not successful enough. So how do you stop playing a game you never agreed to? Notice it. Name it. I'm comparing myself, and it's hurting me. Remember, you're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. And when comparison creeps in, pivot to gratitude. Your life is not missing pieces. It's unfolding uniquely and beautifully. But comparison doesn't just make us feel less than. It shapes the way we act, the way we speak, even the way we shrink ourselves.
Truth number 3, the fear of being too much. This is the tightrope so many girls walk. Be confident, but not arrogant. Be emotional, but not too emotional. Speak up, but don't be bossy. Have opinions, but don't be dramatic. We're taught to soften our edges, to take up less space, to edit ourselves into something more palatable. A man is a leader. A woman is bossy. A man expresses anger. He's passionate. A woman does it. She's hysterical. So we shrink. We apologize before asking a question. We downplay achievements. We pretend we're okay, even when we're not. The tiny truth here is the loneliness of constant self-editing. So here's the shift. Give yourself permission. Permission to be bold, to be emotional, to be ambitious, to be too loud, too smart, too passionate, too much for anyone whose world is too small to handle you. The right people will never ask you to shrink. But while we're busy shrinking ourselves, we're also doing something else, something heavy.
Truth number 4, the invisible weight of emotional labor. This one is huge. Women are often the emotional managers of everyone around them. Friends, family, partners, coworkers. You become the therapist friend, the peacemaker, the planner, the reminder system, the emotional sponge. This is work. Invisible, unpaid, draining work. Research shows women do significantly more emotional and cognitive labor in relationships and households. You hold everyone together, but when you're falling apart, who holds you? The fix isn't to stop caring, it's to build boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls, they're self-respect. Learn to say, I want to support you, but I don't have the emotional capacity right now. Make the invisible visible. Ask for help. Let people show up for you. And when you finally do get a moment to yourself, you'd think the relief would feel good. But instead,
Truth number 5, the deep anxiety of rest. After a long week, you finally have a free day. You sit down and suddenly feel anxious. I should be cleaning. I should be working out. I'm wasting time. Sound familiar? This is rest guilt. We've been trained to believe our worth is tied to productivity, especially women who juggle work, family expectations, social pressure, and all the emotional labor we just talked about. So when you're not busy, your brain panics. Doing nothing feels wrong, even though rest is literally essential. Here's the truth. Rest is productive. Your brain restores itself. When you unplug, your body heals. When you slow down, schedule rest like a meeting. And when guilt rises, ask, what am I afraid will happen if I stop right now? Your value isn't in what you achieve. It's in who you are.
The curated self, the silent scorecard, the fear of being too much, the emotional labor, the anxiety of rest. These tiny truths shape so many of our lives. And if you felt even a tiny spark of recognition, that's the point. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're not alone. These are shared experiences of a generation, navigating impossible standards. By speaking about them, we take back their power. So tell me in the comments, which truth is home for you? And if this video made you feel even a little less alone, consider subscribing for more conversations like this. You're doing better than you think. Be gentle with yourself. You deserve peace.